Hi, man. How are you?
I'm great. You tell me, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing absolutely fine. Thank you so much for asking me as well. So,
Okay,
how was your morning today?
my morning has been pretty well so far. I just had a conversation with someone and then I got you free. So, yes, I'm so delighted to meet you again.
Yes, me too. I'm very excited to have you here today. Okay, so I just saw your message in the group and I just replied you.
That's great. That's great. So, how is life treating you these days?
Life is treating me very well. And
Hmm.
working on my English, I'm learning few other skills as well. So, yeah, it's going well.
Like, what other skills you're learning these days?
Uh, I am learning video editing. I'm learning Photoshop. Yeah,
Hmm. Okay,
that
that means you have some good plan to shine on YouTube in coming days.
I right now I do not have any plan, but I am working on my skills because without skills you cannot grow anywhere.
So true, so true. It's always good to acquire some or the other skills and keep yourself busy. That's great.
Yes, yes, absolutely. So, how many conversations do you have every day?
Every day, I try to have at least one conversation. Otherwise, sometimes I am able to have around two to three, but not more than that because I take classes as well. So that is why it's
Okay.
very difficult to manage sometimes to have conversation again and again. But I try to have at least one conversation.
So you are quite popular on YouTube. Like you have more than 5,000 subscribers on your channel. So how many mails do you get every single day?
A
Like
lot of mails, I must say, a lot of mails, but I'm not able to reply to them on time. But still, I'm slowly and gradually clearing all the mails and try to have conversation with people. But sometimes it happens that today also, when I try to contact them and when I try to schedule a conversation with someone, they tell me that we are not free in the morning hours and we are free in the evenings, but I'm not free in the evening hours, so we are not able to align our time. So that also happens. Hmm.
you have to give prior time, like no,
Right.
that I will be available at this time. Yeah.
Hmm. Right. So there are some challenges, but that's okay, I think. If somebody is, so interested in talking to anyone, then they can make some time out. Because whenever I want to talk to someone or any advanced speaker, so I try to make my time out for them. So that can
Okay.
happen, I guess.
And a lot of people, do comment in video that I
Hmm.
want to have conversation. So do you get such kind of comments in your video? Like
Yes.
we decide one topic to discuss. Uh, that was the power of visualization. We could not
Right.
record, and that's why I want to discuss again. Yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. So,
So
yes. Would you like to take the lead and tell me what are your views about visualization?
first, I want to listen from you.
Okay, amazing. So it's such an interesting topic. When I just hear this word visualization, the first thought that comes to my mind is picturizing something, right? Visualizing something where you can see something. So I would always relate visualization with something you want to achieve or your desires. So yes, if my desire is to be fluent speaker, then I would visualize myself as a fluent speaker first, and then only I can believe in myself that yes, I can also be a fluent speaker. So yes, I feel that visualization is really important in your life first, and that's the first step in that ladder of achieving your goals.
Yes, absolutely right. And after visualizing our goals and whatever we want to do, we need to like we should take actions uh, towards that goal or towards whatever we want to do. So
Right.
action is, very important.
Yes.
So tell me about like any real life. Like, have you ever have you ever did any kind of visualization in your life?
Mm-hmm.
Like
We always do that. We always do that, knowingly or unknowingly. I am sure that you also must have been doing all these things, visualization, and then working towards it. We all do. Sometimes we deliberately do it, like it for English, because we are trying to get out of our comfort zone. So we are deliberately doing it. But at times we are not, we are doing it subconsciously, I must say. Let's suppose if I need something. So first I'll
oh,
visualize having that with me. That, let's suppose I need a phone, so I'll first visualize that if I could have this phone, how my life will be, right? So I
right.
visualize my life with that phone first, and then I try to get it by placing an order and all that. So we are doing it knowingly or
Yes,
unknowingly,
yes. We
right?
visualize. We visualize that if I will have mobile phone, then I will do
I'll
like
do
I will.
this, I'll do that.
Yes, I will watch videos on YouTube. I will create my YouTube channel, and I will do this that, and I will use phone pay, GPay, Google Pay,
Mhm.
take
Right.
payment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that you have been working on your editing skills as well these days. So before this, have you visualized yourself as a successful editor?
Yes, whenever I watch videos of successful YouTube like video editors, then I
Mhm.
visualize that one day
Yes.
I will become like that. I
Hmm.
would like.
So you already visualized yourself as someone who is editing really well, and then you started working upon this, right? So it happens. Naturally, it happens.
I just
But
I want to ask you one more question that
Mhm.
how can visualization transform our life?
Mhm. It can transform our life immensely if we are doing it in the right way, because just visualization is not enough. If you want to achieve something in your life, just visualization will not help you achieving that thing, but you must take some actions in achieving that, right? So let's suppose if I want to be a really good public speaker, so I visualize myself speaking at a grand stage. I already did that. But if I'm not trying to, if I'm not doing that practice of speaking in front of many people, how will I get to that stage? So yes, you need to move in that direction, and you need to focus. You have to be disciplined and consistent in your journey, then only you can achieve that goal.
Yes, yes. And visualization also motivate us, also encourage us to do that.
Mhm.
That if we visualize that I will be a good public speaker, and if you visualize that in your mind, then you get motivation
Mhm.
from like inside, and you do it like more like consistently, and you get
Right.
motivated.
Right. You get that instant boost up, you get that instant motivation, and then you start working upon it. But still, at times people feel discouraged after going to certain extent. They feel discouraged or they feel like quitting because they get bored doing same kind of activities again and again. Like if I talk about English journey, so many would be there, I'm sure, those who are not feeling like continuing it anymore because they might be feeling bored of doing this practice again and again, or indulging in English content even when they are not feeling interested. What would be your suggestions for them? How can they remain on this journey even when they are feeling bored of it?
Okay, so I would like to suggest them that like let's suppose if you are watching a motivational video, that if you are watching a motivational video and after watching that video, instantly you will get motivation from that video, and you will think that from tomorrow I will do that, from now I will do that. But after a few days, you will feel discouraged. You will
Hmm.
feel demotivated. So like it's a this motivation is for few days. So you should not rely on motivation too much. You should build a habit. Let's suppose that I have to uh, go to temple every day in the morning time. Every day I have to do worship. Then you have to do it every day. Like you have to make it habit that I will go every day, and I will दाना डालूंगा मतलब चिड़ी को.
I'll
You have to
feed
do.
birds.
uh, yeah, I will feed words. So you have to make it habit. Then only you can do it continuously.
Right.
Only should not rely on motivation too much.
Hmm. Right, right.
Then
And that's a wonderful answer, I must say, because once you develop the habit, then it will go smooth. You need not to make any efforts once it becomes your habit, right? So that was an amazing insight, I must say. And I would also suggest if you're getting motivation from any video, so just save it or download it and watch that again and again. So that you'll have that in motivation all the time. Whenever you'll
yeah,
feel discouraged or distressed, just open that video and watch it once again and again feel motivated. Other than
yes.
this, if you get motivated by any quote or any
Uh-huh.
picture, or
Uh-huh.
if there is your idol, if you look up to someone, then
Uh-huh.
paste the picture of that person in your
Mhm.
room, or that quote you can paste it in front of you or in front of your study table, like that. So you'll always have look at those quotes or that picture again and again whenever you are passing by, so you'll have that motivation all the time. I think
Yes, yes.
this helps really a lot.
Absolutely. And I want to mention one thing here, that we should not focus too much on like results.
Hmm.
Like let's I'm learning this language. If I will focus on results, like that I have been learning this language for a long time, but still I'm not able to speak it properly, then I will not be able to do it continuously. If
Hmm.
you should think about process, you should not think about results.
Hmm.
You need to rather than thinking about, like, you should focus on process rather than thinking about goal results.
Right, right. You should enjoy the journey
Should
and
enjoy
don't
the
think
journey.
about the destination much. Right.
Yes,
And when you are enjoying the journey, you'll feel good. Every time you'll try to, have a practice in English, you'll enjoy it. You'll not feel it like a chore. You'll enjoy, right? So that happens.
absolutely.
So what are your views on manifesting your English speaking? Like how can people manifest their English journey?
Okay. So when I started my English speaking journey, so I visualized that one day I will be able to speak this language. And when I started, I could not speak, even like could not speak, could not introduce myself properly. And now I'm able to speak. I can convey my thoughts. So I visualized that time that one day I will speak this language very well, and still I'm visualizing.
Mm-hmm.
Every, yeah, so I'm in the process.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. But when we talk about actions as well, that we should take some actions in that particular direction. So, what actions we can take in terms of this English speaking?
Okay, so we need to focus on, like like we should have like proper plan. Like that, let's suppose if you are a beginner to if you are beginner, and if you really want to learn this language, then you should have like proper plan in beginning. Like I have to work on my grammar part. I have to learn few basic grammar rules. First action you need to take, that I have to work on my grammar. Then after that I will jump on another step. Like I will start listening to videos, and then I will gather knowledge so that I can communicate with someone. And after that, you have to use speaking platforms to do speaking practice. You have to find speaking apps to do speaking practice. After that, you have to jump on this like speaking part. Then you have to do it step by step. Then only you
Hmm.
can become good speaker. According
Right.
to me,
Hmm.
I don't know, like I'm giving you like proper answer or not.
You tell me out of your experience, because I can see that transformation in yourself. Like you were really timid when you started, but now you are pretty confident and you're approaching many YouTubers, many advanced speakers. So that's the best thing about you, that you are always ready to practice, right? So
Yes.
now you tell me out of your experience, what helped you the most? How you became this confident in your life, or how you became this fluent in your English?
Okay. So whenever when I start my journey, so I would watch many YouTubers. So I would get inspiration from them. I would watch Karishma ma'am's video. And I would watch Rajini ma'am's video in beginning. So I would get motivation from them, and yeah, I would I would want to become like that. So that if they can learn, because they were also from like Hindi medium background, they also did not have English speaking environment. So I wanted to become like them, and then I would get inspiration from them. Yeah.
Then what did you do? Like after getting inspiration, what did you do?
Uh, so as I mentioned that in beginning I used to learn grammar rules
Hmm.
in the then there were many like YouTubers. I would follow them like English Guru. I would learn grammar, lessons from that YouTube channel, and I used to translate Hindi sentence to English. Yeah, and that's how I have started, and I don't know many things I forgot. I forgot like
Yes,
right.
you don't even realize that you are actually learning something, but you keep on doing it, you keep on exposing, and you learn everything so naturally that you don't even realize,
Yes,
right? Mm.
I don't
Yes.
know what kind of things I did.
Even if someone will ask me, so I can't also, I am, even I can't remember everything what I did. But yes, I try to recall. I try to, go back to that phase and try to recall what I did because you don't realize when you are in that process and when you are enjoying, most importantly. So you don't
Absolutely.
realize it. So every journey is different. Like you started this way that you followed spoken English guru, and then you worked on your grammar, and then you translated sentences. That was your journey. If I talk about my journey, I never did these kind of things. I just directly jumped into English content, and then a little bit of reading and more of speaking. So my journey is also different. So I would say we can't rely on a particular manual, like this is the way you have to go. So that's not something like that, but you have to keep on experimenting what will suit you best. So keep on experimenting with different techniques, different books, content. There is a lot of content available on YouTube, and then people go for OTT platforms as well, like Netflix, Amazon. So keep on experimenting, keep on trying, like whatever suits you or whatever you are interested in. The ultimate motive is to learn and get
Absolutely.
fluent. Mm,
Our goal is to learn. Our goal is to
right,
learn. We find different ways to learn. Like, but
right.
goal
Goal
should
is
be.
same. Right, right, right. Okay, so I think we are clear on manifestation. What is manifestation, and how can we actually achieve our goals? Right. Hmm. Okay, so anything else that you want to share in today's conversation or you want to talk about?
I don't have anything right now.
Mm-hmm. So, any suggestions for the learners out there? Any advice you would like to give them?
I think you are the right person to give advice to. Advice.
I don't think I am the right person. Like I told you, everybody has different journey, so we all can give advices. But after that, also, it's totally depend on them how they take it or how they implement all these advices in their lives, right? So yes, we can't do anything apart from just giving advices. The efforts has to be
Yeah,
put by the learners only, right? We all are learners.
absolutely. Yeah. So they will have to take it depends on them. How will they start? How will they take action? How will they
Mhm.
start their journey? So it
Right.
only depends on them.
Right, right. Okay. So, shall we wrap up this conversation?
Yes, ma'am.